Hi, this is Gerhard Ritter with a watercolour demonstration of a still life, in this case a pear. The reference for this was an oil painting sketch that I did some time ago. After a simple sketch in 2B pencil, I commenced by using some cadmium yellow, cadmium orange and cadmium red. Then, to get the darker colours, I include a little bit of cerulean blue and burnt sienna and burnt umber. I'm using a round brush, fairly large. It's an Escoda Taklon, about a number 12. Keeping things fairly wet, I let the painting or the image dry while I put in a little bit of a background with a soft mop. I like to let the colour mixing occur on the paper rather than the palette. And here you can see I've added a very light touch of yellow to the background. And now I'm using a small soft brush just to do a little bit of blending. Swapping to an Escoda travelling brush, I add a little bit of white gouache just to lighten some areas and put in some highlights, areas that I'll still work on. I decide I want a bit more vibrancy in the picture, and so I put in a lot more cadmium yellow in the background. Note how I've got the reflection of light coming through underneath part of the pear. Picking up that small Escoda brush again, I decide to soften the edges and blend some more of the colours. Working all over the painting, I review the tonal values and decide where I want to change things slightly. Using that big mop again and burnt sienna with a touch of alizarin crimson this time and a little bit of burnt umber, I paint in the foreground and then lift out some of the reflections. After drying the painting with a hairdryer, I decide I need to darken the shadows and a little bit more on the pear itself. I introduce some of the reflected colours of the red and the yellow and a little bit more lifting out from underneath the pear. I've signed the painting, and once it's dry, I take a photograph for my own reference. Thanks for watching.